Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be going over the Azure Information Protection and Labels and the Unified Labeling and the difference between them. And if you need help in your migration of switching from AIP to Unified Labeling, you could always reach out to Go Remote Cloud. We're here to help you in your migration needs and anything that you need in cybersecurity with Microsoft. So to start this off, I would like to go over a special note, a warning that Microsoft has pushed out emphasizing of April 1st, 2021 to please plan to migrate to Unified Labeling and upgrade to Unified Labeling Client. Now, what is Azure Information Protection? Azure Information Protection is a way to protect your sensitive information anytime, anywhere. So what it does, it controls and helps secure emails, documents, sensitive data that you share outside your company, outside your organization. And it helps with ease of classification with embedded labels and permissions. It also enhances data protection at all times. So Azure Information, no matter where your information and that data is stored or who it's shared with, it's going to be protected with permissions. And this is created originally in Azure Information Protection. And you could actually see reports. You got reports, everything set up. You have everything that you actually need right here. So first you detect the data, then you classify the data, protect the data, then you monitor that data. And it's across the whole platform on any device from your whole point UEM, Unified Endpoint Management. This is the whole purpose of AIP. So in this process, it's all about security of documents, security of data, and also securing your email. And so this is the new Unified Labeling. It's in the Security Center, and it's under classification. So this is where you're going to actually create those new labels. You're going to not only create those labels, you're going to create the policies. And this migration needs to take place on the back end part through the portal of Unified Labeling. So in this process is migration will start from AIP to Unified Labeling. So let's take a look at the AIP, Azure Information Protection in action. So this is a Word document. It doesn't have to be a Word document. It could be an Excel document, Notepad. It could be so many different documents out there. And whatever those documents are, they could be labeled. Even pictures could be labeled. And the process of doing that would be, for example, you see the sensitivity button right here. You actually see the labels. And so if I click internal only, you're going to see it's now internal only. I've created this header right there, so it's been acknowledged as internal only. You see the label color change on the side. You have to remember, a label is a security type. It's not a document type. So the security type is only allowed to certain users and groups that have been allowed to view this document. So now let's explore other documents of what we could actually label and the use of AIP. Some of that documents could be from an actual email. So if we go into an email, right here, we could actually label this right here. And also if we go to online, right here, if there's an email right here, we have a sensitive button that's the AIP, so it could be internal only, sensitive, confidential. So whatever you need, if it's email, if it's actual a notepad, for example, I could actually label this. So how am I going to actually label this notepad document? There's no label button on here. So you would just easily right click on this label document. You're going to see classify and protect. And based off of this, it's going to populate the labels that you have created, internal only, sensitive, and confidential. I'm going to go ahead and call this sensitive. And now I'm going to apply it. It's going to apply the configuration for AIP. It's now complete. And as you can see now, there's a lockbox on this. There's a lock on here. This is an encrypted message. So now whenever I read this message, it's going to be read encrypted. It's going to be an encrypted message that this is encrypted. It could be for pictures. Say this is a picture right here, a JPEG picture. And I could also encrypt this. And so I could encrypt pictures. I could encrypt whatever data that needs to be encrypted and classified in a way that's going to protect your information, the company's information across that whole platform. I hope today was beneficial in understanding what Azure Information Protection is and what it does and how it works, and also Unified Labeling, how that is the future of Azure Information Protection, Unified Labeling. So whatever you need, just reach out to Go Remote Cloud. Go Remote Cloud today. Don't get left behind. Go digital and bring your workforce to work remotely. Have a great, awesome day. Thank you for joining, and I will see you next time.